probably be, yeah, damn near all of it needs to be on land, except like I said, tippy toes and stuff like that. Because to people, when you're doing mortared stone,
more than 69.
yeah, that's good. Because like, and then it's like that too far out. People are gonna say, well, the span's 10, and they'll like start hanging their back toes off the cliff and have not like, nah, that's not really. It's not the spirit of the rule, It's like you got to have majority back on ground. Because technically,
Now,
let's say you had half that building hang off the edge. Say you had 4 meters hanging off that cliff, right? And it's moored stone. You wouldn't need supports because it can span 4 meters. After the support point, so it doesn't even need those feet. So if you go past your 50% mark, right, you're already superseding the span length. Like, because we can't hang something without an additional support.
Good then, really.
Right. Yeah, you could just put a hanging restaurant, and it's like as long as like it's only like 5 of that hanging out there instead of 6, you're okay technically because the ground's supporting the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you go past that point, then pillar ain't gonna help you. You're too far in. So that's why that guideline's like that.
Now, okay. Now, what if there is a small island, let's say like the police station island,
Right.
and now I know it's not shallow between there. It does get a little deep, but let's say it was all shallow between one spot of that island and your area, and it was like at like literally only like 2 or 3 blocks the entire way.
Right.
Do they still have to go all the way to Ashlar?
And it's ocean property though.
5? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still tier 5.
Okay. So
because height, you got to remember, like we talked about before, heights don't matter on this because we don't have a height code. So I can't, because it's not only about, oh yeah, it's so deep, or oh yeah, it's so high. It's about the material does not hold up in the salt waters and the shifting sands. So you need the more rigid material that's built for that.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Because they were a little. There's someone building a bridge to like, and it's all like shallows, and it all like is marked as shoreland according to the map. But I'm like, I don't know. For now, like, we'll consider that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I say like you still, if it's a special circumstance, it's still got to be a ticket request filed or something like that. But otherwise, our standard's going to hold to the code because that's all we got to work off of. You know what I mean? And the code says oceanic. They don't care if it's 2 meters or 200 meters. It's got to require that tier 4 better material. That's just it.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, tier 4? I thought it was tier 5.
No, tier 5 for glass because there's no tier 4 glass.
But I mean, for like pillars going on a bridge,
that's tier 4 concrete.
Oh, so then people can start building bridges.
Yes, they can build bridges now. They have to have it pre-inspected.
Beautiful.
Yep, and then I have to spec the middle of it and then the end of it.
Yeah. No, I already told him, and I approved him for the planning part because I told him that if you're gonna do it right now, I'm pretty certain it's concrete, and he agreed that he would do concrete and asphalt for the bridge.
Now,
so the planning part,
have you double checked that he's all connecting parties are agreed to have this item there, and it's not a redundant bridge with something else already?
Oh yes, they had a whole group that grabbed me.
All right, who is it and where is it? Because I need to approve it to know, or else I'll still have my ass.
Yeah, we can go there. It's nearby. We can head over there if you want.
Yeah, we need. I have my feet.
Okay, yeah, we can run there.
All right. Yeah, they're treating those like cultural things. They want me to look at them. They don't want it to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can give them advice, but that's the same thing. I need to get eyes on it and stuff.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I only approved the planning, but I already did inform him that it's the 4-step process: the planning, the middle, the ending, and then the final approval by the academy and everything.
Yep.
We can just take the shortcut.
Because otherwise, if all the inspectors start approving bridges and nobody's talked to each other, it's going to be chaos.
Well, that's exactly why I came.
That's a good thing you did too, because just in case, because we got to have some central point, and right now without a filing system, I am the central point, unfortunately. And right now I'm falling through the world, so you'll have to wait a minute. Fantastic. Never mind me. I just see nothing except air and space and all the places you guys have mined out the world. Yep, I am currently, in my eyes, I am below ground. Now I'm back.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Yep, I was in a cavern below the rivers, below everything.
Oh, lovely.
You say a cavern?
A cavern. No, a cavern. Like it's massive down there. The amount of holes.
No popcorn over here.
No, I wish there was, because I need a drink after that experience.
Yeah, so I already told him that he would have to build it in asphalt. He has to. I told him the distance between the pillars. I told him he has to do cross beams to support the roads.
Yep.
In fact,
cross beams at every pillar section. Yep. And I'm about to fall again. I'm about to fall through the world again. No, I came back. Right now, I see 50% grass and air. It's slowly.
Just wait there.
Yeah, here we go. Slowly. Okay.
You know what it is? I think it's our glasses don't like to share.
I think so too.
With this world.
I think you're right.
It's like, no, that's my memory. So he's got it blocked off and everything. He is going to go 9 high to accommodate for the boats that are 8 high.
And that, yeah, including fishing boat cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is mighty tight. They're really good. This is what they want to do is 5.
I've seen tighter bridges.
I have too, but that seems a little redonkulous. Because your lane is 2, right? Like you're on the white line if you're at 3.
Yeah.
I mean, and he knows he has to go all the way to the moorings down, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, he was asking if we could do a different thing underneath, like in the water. I'm like, no. It's got to be concrete all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty shallow.
For now, but it's going to get deeper.
That's pretty shallow all the way through here. Pretty shallow all the way through there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should be a pretty simple.
Those are some pretty toothpicky braces.
Well, that is the pillar block for concrete.
Oh, I understand. I wouldn't use it, but that's me. It's aesthetics, you know what I mean? It doesn't violate the code standard, but
It looks tiny.
They do.
3.
Like
No, they don't just. They don't disturb the water like they used to.
So he is only 6 high. 1,
Wait, he told me
2,
he told me he
3,
was gonna have
4,
8 space high.
5, 6. I mean, what do you? I mean, you count it, Billy. What do you count there from the water up? Am I not correct?
Are you using my tool here?
No, 1. I mean, you could say 7 maybe because the bracing. 7 maybe.
Oh yeah, no, he's 1 short then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 1 short. Oh man, we gotta tell him he's 1 short.
I mean,
I don't. Maybe he just miscounted because I definitely told him the camp for boats going under.
yeah.
I told him the highest boat is the fishing trawler. It's 8.
Yeah, you got, and you have to be able to accept that, especially crossing something like this. This is a major strait.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at this. If a fishing boat came through here, they'd have to go around the entire continent of this to get around. There's no other passage for them.
What? Yeah, there's no other. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't do that. You got to get it up higher than this.
Yeah,
I know that sucks because it is really shallow. Matter of fact, I wonder if a fishing trawler, does it makes through here, I assume, because it's pretty
Oh,
low.
it can. Yeah. Yeah, no, I
right.
drove Dewey's through here. Earlier.
Okay. Do you know what the drag is on those? Like how far down they go?
2 blocks.
Oh, really? Well, that's pretty shallow for what it is. Interesting.
Yeah, considering how heavy that boat is, you would think it could
Yeah, I think as a standard, we really want to have them because you said the cabin's what would you say 8?
Yeah, to the tip. To the tip is 8.
To the tip.
To the crow's nest, yeah. So yeah, they at least need to go. They at least need to go 8 high then.
Well, in the mast taller than that, is it not? I mean, you don't need the mast. I'm just saying. I thought you had to have. I'm trying to think. I got to look at the fishing boat again.
I went and so how I know, or at least how at least it goes under 8 because I had to.
Okay, let's go look at let's go look at the fishing trawler that's over in the harbor and stuff. It's all the way down there by Barovia, but yeah. I'll tell you honestly though, I'm not a super fan of this. I mean,
of the thinness.
Of
well,
the
all
thinness,
the
the length
over here.
I know. You have nowhere for pedestrian traffic. I mean, it's just like I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't have to like it for it to still be within code. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
I already inspected a building earlier.
Did anybody inspect this?
No.
There's no railings.
There's no supports actually.
I mean, I think this is who did this?
Who'd they say that was doing the Alice Star or something like that? The one that was been doing the road.
What the fuck is look at that's so thin I could like put a credit card through there, man. That's a little.
And that's ocean right there. So this is an ocean.
Well, we consider it. No, it's a river outlet. We don't. It's not.
This is river sand right here.
But still, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you gotta have some support at least.
Some support.
Put a beam on.
I mean, again, they're not required to call me to build these. But if I walk by and see this shit, I mean,
that doesn't mean we can't put a little sign on it that says this bridge is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, incredibly dangerous. Please provide additional support because I mean, if I look at it right down there, I could damn near, make it invisible. I could squeeze a gnat's hair ass through that thing. That thing is so. Good lord, dude! Just all you gotta do is put another block and put some railing on it. It's not like hard.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact.
Yep.
Let me fix this real quick.
So yeah, how I've tested the trawler to see if it was 8 was there was a bridge in the river and we wanted to see if we could go up the river and we were able to go under the bridge and it was 8 high. And also, incredibly enough, if the river's deep enough, the trawler can go in it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if it requires 8, it's one of those things. If it requires 8, then we really should make the minimum standard bridge is 9. You know, so you gotta have that.
Okay, 9.
Don't you think? I mean, is it rubbing at 8 or what is it 7 and then 8's the?
Oh, he definitely was rubbing. He was definitely rubbing.
Oh yeah, we won't.
So 9 then we'll call it.
Yeah, I'd say 9.
Well, actually, that's what I told him was 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just told me it was 9, and it's like he's at 6, 7 if you don't count the cross braises. He's 2 lower than what you need to be. I mean, maybe we should just tell them all 10. I don't know. Let's go look at the trawler and see what it is, and then we'll make that call. Which way am I going? Where the fuck am I going?
Well,
the wrong way.
There is someone that has a trawler near here.
Not north. It's all the way down. One I know is all the way parked behind Sue's.
Good. Then I can show you the problem person then on the way.
Okay.
So there is a property, and I wasn't like trying to inspect or anything. I was just running around checking out different things that look cool.
Oh, wait a second. Let me add one thing to my sign. I just thought about it.
Yeah, the guy that made this bridge isn't the same guy that's building that bridge.
That's fine.
Luckily.
But don't be able to get to the air guys bridge if this bridge isn't corrected. It needs railings and it needs to be properly supported.
Yep.
I mean, I can't open an interstate connected to a road that basically kill people to get to the interstate. It don't make no sense.
I want to put a note on here.
Is your BIN 420?
Actually, I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to put it on the big sign.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what the height is till we look at the troller and make that call. But I'm thinking it's going to be 9, like you said, maybe 10. We'll just need to look at it.
I'm going to just put 9 for now. And if I have to run back, I have to run back.
All right.
Okay, so this way.
Oh, that way. Okay.
So this person, 3 days ago, I was just wandering around checking all the cool buildings that everybody built.
Yeah.
And I ran into this place, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? It looked like a freaking bloody mess. Like, it looked horrible.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up falling in a hole that I didn't see.
Oh, wow.
And it ended up that it's a massive mine, a massive iron in a mine that, well, had no way in and out.
What?
Not by foot, not by
Are you
car,
talking about the one
not
that looks
by
like
ramp?
a giant square cavern into the ground?
Yes.
That's one of the abandoned properties that just changed hands, and the neighbor blocked off access to the.
Yeah. Well, that neighbor also
So
now
the
has
entrances and exits are now blocked in by Adobe.
Yeah, but the neighbor then now has broken in through a different spot. That again, there's no real way in and out, other than like climbing through a weird hole. And they were moving massive amounts of iron through unknown means to the surface. And so I put a sign that said your mine is, and it has no supports, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And then they tore down that sign.
Oh.
And now I have put a second sign again. Wait, are they actually home now? Catching them home? Hey, hello? Oh no, this is someone else. So yeah. So this is the second sign here that I have put and it's a little stronger worded because the first one they really didn't give a crap about because they just picked it up and I don't know where it went. So right down here, you'll see that they've now created a little weird side hole entrance. That is just a mess to even try to get into. Now, the guy that bought the property has started working to try to get pillars in here. Yeah, the guy that bought this property has tried to work to get pillars in here and whatnot, and ramps, as you see, and he's going to try to get the ramps all the way to the surface. But this was and these pillars he built too.
And he just acquired it, right?
He just acquired it. So I already had a conversation with him about what to do. And he's also going to contact the government on high about a ticket because, like I said, the person has broken back in, and none of this is claimable unless they will allow him to move the claims or something a little bit. So that's why he needs to talk to the government. But yeah, as you can see, she has this hunting person has these wagons and carts all down here are theirs. And there was a stockpile that was right here in the middle or somewhere over here. And the stockpile said to surface as its name.
Yep.
And this was before there was ramps. This was before there was ladders. And I was like, okay, you're breaking.
And the honey person's still here because that's their facility up there, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and like I said, the first sign
There's another one
they
you gotta see.
Hang
the
on.
first sign they just threw away. So I'm thinking that they're just gonna throw away that next sign as well. I don't think we covered in the class what we do when people are disrespecting the fact that we're telling them they're breaking rules. The new owner, he's very adamant about fixing it. But
you need to inspect as well.
And he said that even today, after he acquired it and started trying to secure it, he found new spots dug out in here, which means that that person is still coming in here mining.
So this is the person that was their shop right there, that hunting person there, where because they had the windmill thing before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that I condemned it and told them to shut it down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
oh.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly
switched over to the generators now.
So that's the. So wait a minute. Django's got what? This stuff?
He's got north of her, which is connected to this.
And so is he the one coming in here and doing stuff, or is it somebody else?
No, this one's McGinty.
Yeah, McGinty's the one that just bought it.
Okay, McGinty just got it.
McGinty bought the one to the west.
And he's the one that's building these pillars.
Which is connected.
Okay, but Honey's the one that's coming in and doing the whatever the hell they want. Okay.
Digging out, expanding it, making holes, and in my biggest offense, moving stuff to the surface without a ramp. Yeah, and I caught them before the property sold doing it, and they were the only one here then.
Don't forget to check Django's too, because it's almost worse than that.
And here's Honey's, see, wagon right here, Honey Mobile. I fell all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, see.
All the way down.
This is the same thing that's over in Django's property. They built this straight down to the fucking, just into the ground.
Django?
No support.
Wait, Mr. I'm richer than God? Django?
Yeah, but if he's following the rules,
Django didn't do it. He bought the property. And
I was gonna say.
Oh, he bought a property.
Yeah, being Richard to God's doesn't mean that you're the reason there's a problem.
I mean, when you're that rich, you can definitely hire people to do stuff, though.
You could hire people to do stuff. You could also bring the cheapest rate and be the only one putting up certain materials out there. But I'm just saying, I white glove inspect his ass, and I am not the only one. Trust me. There might be multiple eyes floating around that go through his stuff on a regular basis. So when people complain and then false report stuff, the eyes that be already know what he is and is not doing. And trust me, if he does anything out of line, he's the first one to get the proctologist exam. So
this person might need the proctologist exam.
Well, I'm feeling like it. This is a little crazy. So I see this. What's this ramp right here?
You didn't get trapped. You didn't get trapped in here.
So this is ramp system. Whose is this?
This is all done by the guy that
the new guy. Okay, so he's trying
to make it right.
Yeah,
he's trying.
Oof.
But it was a mess before. I got trapped in here and was like, well, let's just say I had to do something that you shouldn't do to get out of a place.
Right, I understand.
That's how bad it was.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I understand. Let's see. All right. But you said so this hunting person's chaining out here. Now here's the problem. If it's not in your property claim, you can't really fight the whole, it's on my property, but they're coming in my property to do my property when it's not technically your property type thing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's why I told him he's got to fix his claims, and he said he has a problem with that, which he's going to talk to the government about.
Right, because you can't really change the claims from what you purchased because it's technically, the situation. But
but he's going to talk to him about that, considering the problem with the neighbor.
So do we have evidence of them chaining stuff?
Somebody moved all the stockpiles after my last sign, and maybe that's because they said two, like there was one down below that said like first floor, second floor, and then two ground. And like I said, no ramps, but her carts or Honey Person's carts are all still here, and their names right on the cart.
Right.
And yeah, this was like if they cared, I feel like they would have seen my sign and like reached out to another inspector, and not just tried to keep going. Instead, they just tore up my sign and didn't do nothing.
Right.
And McGinty said he tried to talk to Honey about the issue, and the person started talking very out of this world, and specifically said, "This is a game. I don't care what you say."
Okay.
So I don't know what kind of person we're dealing with here.
All right.
I think this is the way we have to escape. They're definitely not getting a cart through this mess. I'll tell you that much. Okay, I think it's back this way.
Hang on. Taking some mental images, my friends.
I found the exit.
You found it?
This way.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And you got to go up and then back down, around, and twist and turn. And look, whoa, look, we're right next to their house. Look at that.
Now come check out Django's property, because it's the same fucking thing.
And look at all those materials that are the same materials in the hole that they're processing. It's pretty obvious. Wait, is that? Wait, I just realized they have stockpiles on their roof.
Pallets, yeah.
Yeah, they just got pallets on there. Oh my, they just breaking every bowl. They were trying to hide it with a wall. Like, oh, I don't have nothing on my roof. Oh my God.
They could have done with the second floor, to be fair, but they still can't put them up there.
Nope. Not allowed.
I mean, why even put a wall up there if you thought it was okay, right? That kind of seems like a guilty act, if you understand. Like, they're trying to hide it.
Place is popping.
Okay, well, ow! I got double bit. Ow! Triple bit.
Normally it's quiet on this beach to the point of being creepy, but God.
Well, it might get real quiet real soon too.
Right now.
Again.
Yeah, I think this might be gone soon.
What would, like, dynamite?
It's not against, it's not outside the realm of possibility.
I mean,
Especially to fill in that hole.
make it quick and painless. Or painful, depends on how close you are.
Yeah, that's why I got my inspector hat on today. I was like, if I run into this person, I'm gonna be serious.
Didn't your inspector have a light for safety?
Somebody said, "Oh, you should wear these hats. They protect your head." I'm like, it's made out of leather. How much could it protect you?
Well, I just like the light for safety, because if you're in a hole, it's kind of hard to see anything.
I just keep a torch with me.
I do too, but sometimes you need a hammer or your clipboard.
I don't have a clipboard. I have to use this.
What's that?
Look, just a little yellow notepad.
Where did you get a notepad from? I want a notepad.
Muriel in Barovia sells them.
That's a good cut.
Oh, yeah. I what I really want is the hard hats to start getting made, and then I'll be wearing those for my inspections.
Yeah. I don't know if we have them in this region, but I remember a hard hat that had a light. I can't wait for that one if that exists.
Oh, that would be great. I mean, I wasn't even planning on doing inspecting today, but then I just kept getting like requested by people. I should have put my eyes on.
Lamp recipe.
Oh.
Yeah, there is one. It's got a steel plate too.
Wait, does that mean
So
if it's steel, we're gonna get them soon then, right? If it's because the steel's out.
Well, the table that it's made on, I think, is industry.
Oh, industry.
I think it's the advanced tailoring. Yeah, advanced tailoring table, which is industry. Multiple violations.
Mm-hmm.
Or explosive demolition. I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got garbage on their beach. How nice, too. Lovely people.
And you said who did they speak with about, like, they don't care about the rules and all the stuff? Because there might be an inquiry about that.
Oh, they were talking to McGinty. What's his first name? Scooter. Yeah, he said they were saying all kinds of ethereal type of stuff.
So can we just do like a 3-strike rule if they remove the sign or disregard things 3 times and blow it up?
If they remove Bo's sign, I think they should just be sent on a nice vacation. Send them to Cuba. I hear it's nice there.
Just drop them in that pit that they themselves dug.
Well, it'll be investigated further. I do say there was a sign I posted here about the windmills, and they handled the windmills, and I assume they removed the sign because they had windmills hanging on ladders over here.
On ladders.
Did they handle the windmill by just replacing it with a generator?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that is what it is, but they addressed the issue I saw because there was literally 4 windmills with a cross beam of adobe on 2 ladders.
Wait, how long did you put that sign? Because I just saw that like a few days ago.
Yeah, it was just about last week.
Okay, so they solved it then just like a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they didn't really solve it, they just upgraded.
They waited till they could get a generator.
We'll see. Let's see, there'll be investigation. We want everybody to have fair access and stuff. You know, we don't persecute people, but you know, if you're going to start tossing inspection signs around and stuff like that, that ain't going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
they should at least be trying. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go look at that fishing boat real quick to verify height and stuff, and then that way we can give corrective. Because it ain't going to do us no good to tell people something's wrong if we can't tell them the right thing to do instead. That's just the way it is.
I have one at the docks here by Crossroads here.
Yep. Yeah, that's where we parked our jet skis at, so we should be able to get right down in that. You know, I really intended on working on a bridge today, Summer. That was supposed to happen. But I get side quested hard. I get side quested very difficult.
So right here, or is it up more? Right here.
Yeah, full break and speaking out's crazy. But I mean, again, you also have to remember, I'm not saying anybody.
I think it is. I think it's next turn. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we went
But
next
we
one.
also, you're dealing in a he said, she said, he said thing. So it's like some people know what to tell admins in order to get them on somebody's ass too. So you got to be careful. And I'm not saying anybody's lying to get somebody in trouble, but you got to take everything neutral and then try to address it
Reinvigorate the area.
and go that way. And then if it's proven to be so, then the admins have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, we don't want somebody just going, hey, MKeeper told me to fuck off and you don't care about DimWorld, and then, you know, like that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy to just get banned over. Like, you can't do that. But, you know, it's clear about documenting and response on stuff. So that's why I document what's going on, what's happening, and then if you see repeat offenders and there's a pattern, it's kind of like, yeah, you're probably not the vibe for this. And I get that. I mean, you know, everybody doesn't have to like the way the system works, but I don't know why you apply to a server and then be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that.
Anybody got any blocks on them?
Well, I'll tell you what, that whole thing's way higher than 8.
I mean, it fit under a bridge that was 8. It did look like the top was scraping, though.
But it went through it, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it went through.
The big question is if there's a car parked up there, will it take the car right off the bridge? So, I don't know, right? Like, that's a whole different...
So definitely one extra block has to be at least.
Yeah, I'd say at least. Because the other thing you don't want is you don't want half the ship to go through a bridge. Even if it could go through the bridge, you don't want it to go through the bridge, half the ship go through it while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the off chance there's a vehicle driving on the bridge, going through the bridge, could send that vehicle flying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, there's one way to measure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We just borrow stuff, you know, and put it back when you're done. God damn it.
I don't know how you're going to get to go higher. That's 6.
That's 6.
Definitely at least a couple more, a few more. Interesting, their dock is all supported by gravel blocks. That 8 right there?
Count them out. How many is that?
8.
9? 9.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to count once it gets towards the top. My hammer lean.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 10? I think that's 10.
It looks like it's still higher than the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 blocks. Yeah, that's 10 blocks. I'd say it's still higher than that, but if it'll fit through that. It's definitely, at least it's,
Yeah, I'd say the boat itself is definitely 11.
Yeah, to the tippy top of the mast.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean towards saying that we should make it 10. Give me a moment to clarify real quick. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right.
Bad to Bo's eyes now because we took them away from them so long. Oh, it's done.
Okay.
That was a long one.
It was long. Multiple points to confer on. Either way, we're going to go with 8 high is fine. That's about where it is. We're not counting the crossbeam height. We've also settled on I have to approve all bridges. Because yeah, I have to do all the steps. There's no circumventing that.
Yeah. So you want to go back and do them the favor and kind of just reaffirm what I affirmed to them?
Yeah, it's fine. Is there? I'll tell you, there's intense debates over the posts because,
Oh.
Well,
do they want them thicker?
And we're gonna let it go with it. But God, are they ugly as shit? So I hate them.
I mean, I'm sure they'd be willing to make them thicker if we told them. That maybe they go thicker.
I would stack flooring pieces like this over that thing. Those things are ugly, man. I mean, but I'm not. Here's the thing I don't want to do, Billy. I am not the one. I'm not the fashion police, and I don't want to sit there and be like, I'm not going to judge your construction on that. We base it on rule sets and structure. That is all. But my personal opinion is that is ugly.
Definitely not our job.
You're not the fashion police. You're the function police.
That's right. And that's the way it'll stay. I will never try to rule on somebody's stuff over like how something looks. It's more about it doesn't meet the requirements of what it's supposed to be.
I mean, I'd have to shut down half of Barovian's houses that would go by look.
Oh look!
Wait, there he is, right there. Is it? I think that's them right there. No, that's Maple.
Oh.
Okay, no.
All right. So you can change that sign to the 8, but he's already at 8. Yeah. I will also say the eyes of the land are very well aware and watching honey. So we'll let ride where it goes.
Did you want to go to the bridge and put your stamp on it instead of mine?
That's fine. We can do that. Hey John, how you doing?
Or was that barge good enough on the dock? In fact, I all of a sudden don't see any of the barges.
Oh, you don't. Well, when you clear your ears, a lot of times all the barges will disappear on you.
Yeah, give me a second.
You might have to take a nap. Yeah.
In fact, I think they're almost at their midpoint too.
Oh, I know. They went a tear on it, even though you put a sign up, right?
Yeah.
Oh God,
But I did tell them they had to stop it. I told them they did have to stop at the mid island, so they better be stopping at that middle island.
Yeah, that's always the problem when you clear your ears by a barge or anything. They tend to vanish on you. Like,
yeah, I know that the gods, the super high gods, said these barges are now more stable, but I still don't trust them very much.
They are. The problem is
they terrify me.
Well, it's not anything with the lock of the barges. It's the way the world times it. So you know, you ever notice you're like when you look down at your little friendar on the bottom right hand of your vision. You ever notice how something drags behind you when you're going on there?
Oh yeah.
Well, if say your timing has a hiccup, like it does many times when you're trying to perceive this beautiful world, if it times at the wrong point, well, guess what? It just thinks, oh yeah, it was still back there, and that's because of what's happening here, not because of it, being on there or not. So if the timer was faster, it'd probably be okay. But the timing goes off. It's like, no, you dropped it back there. We remembered 5 seconds ago it was over there. And that's why it falls off, because it doesn't slide off anymore. It just blinks.
We were using them as a party barge in Barovia, and we got the entire town on it, and like 12 of us on this barge.
Yeah.
And by the time we arrived at the Academy Island, we noticed we were 11. We lost somebody.
That can happen.
John, you got to fix the deed. It's not yours now. I paid for it. Give it back.
Wow.
Well, if you wanted to hop on my back,
Does that mean I get a whisper in here?
Oh. Wait, I gotta look how I don't go through Nottingham because that will save us a lot of headache.
Oh my God, yeah, don't do.
Okay, if I go left, I can go roundabout. Oh, okay.
Should be able to go straight left and then, yeah, up, dude. So keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh,
go straight.
Gotta wait my eyes to catch up a little bit.
Oh, I know. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, asphalt's so great." I'm like, "Yeah, because we need to get there faster so we can hurry up and wait."
So we can hurry up and fall through them.
Yeah, hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. I'll tell you what. If there was a asphalt that went slow as regular stone roads, I'd probably buy that first. To be perfectly honest with you, because I love the look of asphalt. I just don't. As much as I want to go fast, my brain won't let me. So. Yeah. So there should be a right and then a left.
On the left, right?
Yeah, next left.
Yep. Yeah, a little tight.
Yeah, and then you take this all the way there. Don't say that when we sitting behind you. Anyway.
I like this bridge. A little skinny, but I like it.
Yeah. If I could see a bridge, I'd agree or disagree with you, but I don't see any of that.
Yeah. Well, you know, your brain's memory is being used up.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, after 17 hours today, I'd say so.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Well, at least you're on something that you're attached to right now.
Right. So I you know, the way I fall through is if I was driving.
Okay.
Hello, fella.
Hello.
Oh, it's like you were waiting for us.
Tramp.
I brought the Master Chief Inspector himself.
Well, let's go look at this bridge.
All right.
All right.
How high were you guys thinking it needed to be? Because
I had a in-depth discussion with the powers that be too, and my boss's boss and all that, and we decided 8 is fine, and that's where you're at, because whether people realize it or not, sometimes we can see what people are doing when they don't even know it. So there you go.
Oh no, I've been in a world where I've had those powers also.
Yep. I will say I have opinions on your design, but they are not relevant because they are not opposed to code.
So this is just to get the structure built. That way you guys can sign off on it, and then the decoration comes later.
Yep.
So I'm halfway.
You know how we were thinking before? If you should go thicker or not on the pole. I think Bo agrees that thicker would look better.
It would, but I mean, again, he is in standard. I mean, I'm not going to tell him he has to change all the posts because that's, whatever. Even if I think they look like little tiny toothpicks, they're uglier than hell, and I hate those type of posts. But that's just me.
That's why I brought up that question when I first started. Yeah, when I first started building, I brought that up.
Okay, just here's what
you'd like to see.
You see these floor pieces like this on the corner? I stack those. That's what I use because I like this thickness on a posting. I think it looks better myself.
Yeah, cool with the ribs too.
I put these exactly where all the pillars are. That way I know where they're at.
Well, that's it.
Bo is saying, aren't you saying here? Let's go do it.
This right here is what I'd make that.
I know what he's saying. Yeah.
That's what I
get
usually
what
do.
you're saying.
Now, the other thing that you can do, and again, you can go like this too. If you don't want to have 2 posts, you can go in the middle of this.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh,
see, I like.
yeah,
I like
no.
the 2-post look.
Yeah, I
2
don't
posts,
like that
and
at
then
all.
and then go, or even 3 if it's wider, right? I like 3 for symmetry, and then you go up with that, and then you can Y it up top, you know, so you can do like because
like
yeah,
the
but no.
yeah, but
I
this
like
is
the
only a
2-post.
5 wide bridge.
Oh yeah, if you want to go thicker, you can do that.
I would really appreciate if you went thicker, because I'm really afraid somebody's going to look at this and be like, "Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Let's go." And you're going to have stick bridges everywhere.
Yeah.
What about something like, hold on, let me
Go ahead.
Let me toss
And it doesn't have to be this block. I'm saying it just a thicker block of any type stacked. I'd be fine with.
Mine.
Oh no, that looks silly, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So you want an ugly block, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing around with ideas.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is it right now? It's all within standard, yeah?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The one thing I will say,
distance.
the one thing I will say, where I'm again willing to just let it be because technically it's standard. I usually stack the asphalt on the concrete.
So like an underbase.
Right. All you're doing is framing the bottom, and you can stack. You know what I mean? So you don't have to have it solid, but it usually sits on that. You know what I mean? So that way it doesn't look like it's going to fall through. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You basically put an extra layer underneath of it.
Or a spine or something to make it look like you're holding it up the same way you would like anything else. Now you have the cross braces, and that's fine. No problem there. I don't mind those either, to be honest. You can do any style you want. I just prefer thicker. Again, this is all preference. This is not, I'm not trying to change what the code is, because I want to judge people on facts, not opinions, you know? And I don't want to be that guy. It's like that. But
I appreciate all the suggestions, and I'll think about changing them up maybe.
But everything you're doing is 100% within code and is fine.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
I like that way better than this.
I'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
I know.
So my question is am I good to? So I'm.
You are good to proceed, sir. Yes. Yes, you are. You are the minimum of the 8 height from the water line. We do realize that the very top of the fishing trawler will probably drag through the road. We do not know if that will have a negative effect on traffic that's driving at the same time over there. We hope not.
We'll find out.
But the fact is, you would literally have to go 10 or 12 high to do that, and that's just, I don't think that's necessary in this case. It's a little, we don't want people to have to expend that kind of material and time and effort and all that on this.
Now, I do have another question.
The Academy Bridge didn't even go that high.
Yeah. Well,
when we get to the other side, if you look on the map, the guy has his road pretty close to the road. Is it cool if I ran down over the water?
If you do what now again?
Start the ramp down over the water.
Yeah, you can start to angle down over water.
Okay.
Yeah, you do not. The code says you have to make passable locations to the bridge. That does not mean you have to maintain this height from land to land. You have to have a passable thing, because what we're trying to prevent is, oh, the fishing trawler, sorry, bro, you got to go around the entire continent to cross over here. That's what we avoid. So as long as you technically have this side or that side available to them, that's fine. It doesn't matter, right? You wouldn't have to, like, you know, make it like every access by the beach is totally passable by the boat. Yeah, that's a little too picky to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, see, that's why I like on the bottom angles like that. Like what Clover's got up there.
Right?
Yep.
I thought that looked pretty nice.
No.
But it's Scooter's the one building the bridge, so I'm gonna stay out of his way.
But yeah, I do like those, because see, you don't have those angles available in mortared stone, unfortunately. I love those. I mean, I'll say sometimes in some locations you have that available in mortared stone, but unfortunately we do not at this time here.
Yeah.
But yes.
Well, and the polychrome, they destroyed. They destroyed a lot of it.
Yep. Yep, it's unfortunate.
Which
And
is
I'm
sad.
hoping that will be remedied in the future. Just
Yeah, same.
food for thought.
Because it looks real nice. See, my problem with the floor ones is they look a little silly to me sometimes
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
they poke in and out. But like I
Yep.
said, Scooter's the one building it, so I stayed away.
You know,
from
like I
the ones
said,
that
I
don't.
would accept either or, and I would accept even these skinny ass posts that I hate because they are standard. It doesn't have to be pretty for me to say, hey, that's the fact. You know what I mean? I also let Billy know that I am the one that has to approve them. Unfortunately, he can't approve bridges himself. So
One more question.
Yeah.
Right?
That wasn't in the original class.
Oh, go ahead.
it wasn't, but that's just kind of the way they want one point of contact so it doesn't get confusing. So that's what we're going to do. What was the question, Clover?
Well, Scooter sounded like he had one, so I'll ask afterwards.
Okay.
So do I need to give you my note back so that you can write in it that I'm approved for phase 2?
You have a note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And change
Then we also
change
Yep.
the sign.
Yep. Change the sign. We'll do it.
And then my question was, when it's all said and done, we gotta come get you again, right?
Yeah, for final.
Okay.
Yep.
We can't open the bridge until they say it's good to go.
You could use it for air quotes serviceable, but you won't. It's not like public. Everybody go for it, type thing. Blah blah blah. So, but I'll get here as soon as I can.
I'm looking forward to having a way to get down to my farm in Smogopoly easier.
And then after you finalize approval on the finished product, they still have to go to the academy and let the academy know about the bridge, right? Just like every other cultural. I think he might be right.
Yeah. It's in his head.
Pretty sure that's how it is.
Yep. No, you don't. I don't think you have to go to the academy for anything because you're not getting a cultural approved. This isn't a cultural bridge, right?
Oh yeah, it's not giving you financing, so
There's no money you get for it. They're doing it of your own free will and cost and all that stuff. The academy doesn't have to do anything with that other than they're making sure that people are being safe and stuff, and just making sure I'm doing my job.
Yeah, originally Brandon was gonna do funding and everything like that, and we were like, I mean, we got some money,
Yep. I mean, if anything that revolves around, hey, you need funding, all this stuff, that's between you and your funders. Be that Dorothy, be that other sponsors, be that other people, be that the police or whoever you're getting sponsorship from, or another person out there in their business.
Clover, you better have money. I'm at your shop every day spending money.
I know.
Yeah,
That's what
you
I'm
ain't the
saying.
only one.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, there's your letter back. I just updated it to stage 2 and all that stuff. Blah blah blah.
I'll make sure to spend that money out in the world and make sure people have money.
If you need me to come check it out, like say I'm not awake when you're done and all that stuff, you could always just say, hey, drop me a letter in my mailbox and stuff, and I'll come check it, and I can always leave you your approval letter in your mailbox to say you're good to go or whatever if we don't have contact stuff. So you don't necessarily have to wait for me to be there to do it. I'll try to expedite it best I can so you don't have to delay.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Funny, Bo's doing inspection on bridges when he was supposed to be building one today.
Yep, I didn't build my bridge.
Oh, speaking of which, Bo, when do you think you'll make that bridge south of here?
The one that goes east to west, or the one from Smogopoly to
no, east to west, the one over by where that property Scooter and I just bought.
That one is going to be the third bridge I do. The first one is going between Smogopoly and Motor City there, those lands. The second one I'm doing would be the one that goes between the desert and then Barovia. And then the third one would be there, so that way we have a consistent loop to all the continents. And then it's all the other detail stuff.
Because, we're thinking about a cultural site over there.
Okay.
I don't know if Scooter wants to tell the rest of the details or not.
I It's not my thing. That's your thing.
Okay.
Oh.
You know that
I
giant
bought
potato
it.
I want to build? I want to
Yeah.
put it there by the road.
Oh, there you go. That'd be a sight to see. It's good attraction.
Yeah, it was either
Wait,
that or I put it here in this little crossroads,
Mhm.
and then you underpass a potato. You just go through his legs all nice and spread. I thought that would be pretty funny too.
It would be pretty funny. It would be.
So I'm not
Bo-
sure which one I'll do yet, but
Yeah.
because I gotta finish Sherwood's thing first.
Got loose stone down here.
Yeah, I mean, when in doubt and all that stuff. I mean, I think that you did put in a ticket and ask about it, or talk to one of the Dorothy about
No, I
cultural.
talked to you about that.
Right. I think it's a great idea. I think it'd be fun and all that stuff. I would make
yeah.
sure that they're going to approve it cultural, because I just approve structure, like I said. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. I mean, it's cultural to me, but I don't know.
Right. But I could
I
say
don't know.
I could say a clamshell like out in the middle of the ocean's cultural to me. I just, you know what I mean? I just want to make sure that.
I don't understand what it is cultural economy. What does that even mean?
Well, I don't know exactly. It depends on the scenario, because it's usually your narrative has to represent something with your town, or something that that makes sense for that. So like Barovia had their soup kitchen they just did, and then they had story behind it. Well, they didn't get approved, right, Billy, to start with, because the soup kitchen didn't meet all the criteria of what they explained it was for. But once they explained what it's for and everything, and then he modified it, he got rave reviews and approval and all that stuff, and blah blah blah.
Is it just for money, or what's it for? Like cultural?
Oh no, it improved the culture. You're bringing something to society.
Oh.
Right.
Okay,
And most of those don't
have a
pay
town, then it don't
anything, to
matter,
be
right?
honest. They just give you
Yeah, no.
influence gain for your town orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't got no town, so we don't need to worry about it.
Well, yeah, then you don't even need any of the cultural things, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
You just want to build a potato. I still build the best goddamn potato you want to, as long as it's structurally safe. That'd be good.
Yeah. The McGinty's, we end up being a lot of what's the word? Honorary town people, or something. I don't know. We try and help out everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you won't get penalized for building your potato. That's all I'm saying.
Good.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily need permission to build it. You just need to make sure it's safe.
Yeah,
and then go
it's
for it.
structurally sound, right?
Yep, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go buy some more reinforced concrete and get cracking on the rest of this one.
All right. Excellent. Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Thanks,
We're
guys.
excited to get it done.
Yep. Well, you're making hella good progress. So I'd say go for it.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there wasn't even a bridge here a few hours ago. So,
I know,
yeah.
Scooter,
sure wasn't.
he's a quick worker.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
Thin road right here.
that's pretty dirty. Up in.
2 cars, I think. It'll just be
Yeah.
tight, right?
Yeah. If they swerve slightly, there's gonna be a major
I
accident.
mean, we could test it out real quick if you want to see. Hold on, let me
Oh.
get my car.
Oh God, please
Two
don't.
cars will fit.
Okay, all right.
No, they'll fit. They'll definitely fit. They
What,
just better stay on their
you're
side.
already aware I'm a bad driver, Bo?
I wouldn't.
Oh, is it Maury?
Oh, look, it's Bo.
Oh, Maury, hello.
Oh,
It's a wolf eating Billy.
Look at my truck.
No.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Billy.
I finally bought one.
Did you want it painted, Kent? Is that why
Safe
you're
up
here?
here.
I was gonna go buy mortar, but you can paint it.
Yeah, I can absolutely paint it for you.
Ooh. What do I want to color it?
Scared it off.
I got lots of
I
colors.
just bought a
already
trash
painted,
truck
and
for
if you
Motor
want
City.
a different color, then we can make. I think I have enough paint. We can
Super
make it.
cheap.
I don't know what I want. I feel like I'm on the spot now, and I want something like cool. I don't know. Can you do like 2 tones, a single tone?
There's 3. So come here. You get to update the sign for Scooter. We kind of want.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thanks, gents.
Yep.
Come up here.
doing that with every cultural building too? It's only you now?
Cultural buildings were always me. Bridges, oceanic bridges are me. Violations, inner bridges, all that stuff's fine. All that stuff. They just want, and to be fair, part of the reason is they don't want that many oceanic bridges. Yeah, like I think the overall plan is to have 4 or 5, maybe 6 total.
I was talking to Daisy and Dorothy the other day. I was like, "Oh, I see that there's going to be a bridge to the academy," and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh yeah, they nixed that right off. They said, "Hell no," and I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I was like, "It's on the plan for Motor City. Did you not see it?" And they're like, "Yeah, he's not going to get that approval." It's like,
yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, people think I'm just going around being a tyrant and proving all stuff. I was like, no. It's like 9 times out of 10, it might be some godly eyes that send me places for stuff. So don't sit there and tell me like, oh, Bo's just trying to make my day bad. I'm like, well, don't mess up, bro. Like, what are you doing?
You want me to give you a ride back to your boat?
I could probably run it. I'm like, by the time we do it, we have to stop 8 times to do it, right? Because I can't see anything. Okay. It's like, and I'll probably still fall through the ground even running.
Felt real good.
Hell
And
no.
looks really well with blue.
All good. Signs the head up.
Hey, Bo, have a good night if we don't come get you later.
All right, we'll see you. Right through cornfield. On my guard. I like how I asked for a snack and my son brought me nothing. Nothing. He has forsaken me. I know. Like, it's all right. It's about bedtime anyway now. It's been hours. Oh no, we're not going in Nottingham right now. We will avoid that. I need to just head back to the house. As you can see, I can't even see there was a castle there, so I think my brain has reached its capacity. Where did I bury my jet ski at? I don't even remember now. There we are. Okay.
Oh. You moved it, I guess.
Yeah, I moved it.
There was a submarine before right over here.
Yeah, that's true. I only got 3 blocks of fuel, so I hope I make it home in time. And now I'm starting to hang on.
Wait. Give us an extra fuel.
Do you have more than 3 blocks of fuel?
Yeah.
Oh. This would require me to have a shovel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it.
got you.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let's ride. Maybe. Good golly, Miss Molly. They need signs there. For what? Who needs signs where? At the bridge? How's the server going? Server's going good. Oh, at the cross. Well, I don't know if there's signs or not. I can't see the damn registers to anything, Catchphrase. I don't know. I couldn't see a damn thing there. So I don't even know what they actually had there. It's hard to inspect when I'm floating through the sky right now. You know what I mean? It's all invisible on my screen right now, so that's why I drive by maps sometimes, because I can't see everything. There's no signs. Nah. Well, most of Crossroads is gone, isn't it? Everybody bought the properties during the auction. Oh my God, what a hit. That's what happens when you are looking at your map instead of looking ahead. Every jack of McCrackers a promise we rolled in. We the ones they call when the world stalled. Turn a map into veins that can pump blood. Highways, bridges, tunnels through the crush. Best crew breathing in DimWorld dust. We build Motor City from a ghost home. Well, who's gonna put the signs up? If the town's gone.
Those things are gas guzzlers. Oh Lord.
Yep.
I can't wait for Rumble just the gas to be more efficient.
Apparently everybody's saying my eyes went poof again.
Yep. I still got you.
Okay, well, I don't know. I think it's Twitch being Twitch. That's what's happening. I don't know what to tell people. I didn't go anywhere. Apparently, half people said yes. Like I don't know. I don't know. Depressing.
It's about that bridge.
I don't know if I want to start this late now.
I would suggest that I'm almost spent myself.
Yeah, I'm just probably gonna call it here. So been a long night already.
Early in the morning, right?
Yep, first thing in the morning, hide from everyone and build a bridge. Good God. If we have any swamp left after McNabb gets in digging it all up. They're coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I went out to the swamp earlier and I saw people from Nottingham, people from the...
Oh yeah, they're all getting the coal and everything here. They're gonna suck that swamp dry. Yeah.
Is it just the coal? They're going for clay too.
Yeah. Getting it all. Yep, I'm gonna go out tomorrow and blow up all their mines with dynamite.
Just zone it all for a cultural clay exhibit.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just blow stuff up.
So you're gonna hire Rodney?
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm gonna get some rest, Summer. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Yeah. We're gonna get out of here anyway, chat. It's been pretty unstable, unfortunately, for me tonight on Twitch. I appreciate you all watching. Have a great time. I wish the stream would stay up for y'all. But it's not. And that's unfortunate. But I love your faces. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow. We'll be back in the morning doing what we do and hopefully building a bridge from me to you. So I am getting ready to go to sleep. So after, even though it's been broken up into 2 to 6 hour blocks, we have streamed a total today of about 18 hours. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
She be clapping for the ball like turn cold when she see you count coins on the floor pour high pitch when a fresh DimWorld pour get scored low when the tax man knock on the door happy yo when the curve go up sad o when the deal go bust angry o when the partner front confused little o when the math don't add up T on a tray silk scarf round throat gold clip pen signs lives